He paid 50 lakh rupees to chase the American dream, but instead he got a bullet in his head. Imagine being in a jungle, starving, with dead bodies all around you. That's what Harpreet faced before he saw his friend shot dead. Harpreet Lalia, alias Roshan, was sold the idea of earning 4 lakh rupees a month as a taxi driver in Canada. To fund his journey, he sold his family gold, 2 trucks, and a debt-free life, all for a 50 lakh rupee gamble to reach the US-Mexico border. But just 62 days later, he was a broken man, starving, lost in the jungle, and haunted by the sight of his fellow immigrant being executed by traffickers for failing to pay. And Harpreet? He was lucky because at least he survived. But this is the harsh reality and not just a one-off case. Harvinder Singh from Hoshiarpur's Tahali village recalls,
I saw a man drown in the sea. Another fell into a gorge and died. The injured were simply left behind to die. Dead bodies littered the Panama jungle.
Statistics speak even louder. 2 million plus Indians have been deported from the US in the last 10 years. And India has the highest deportation rate among Asians, almost double that of China. You will find thousands of such stories where the basic story goes like this. A person wants to find better of opportunities. They are not necessarily poor, but they want a better life. To migrate legally, either they can't find a job, or they can't pay for the education, or they might not be able to speak the English language. So they decide to use the donkey route, a dangerous smuggling path across South America, Panama, and Mexico to enter the states illegally. After months of going through different countries like cattle, exploitation by traffickers, risk of getting arrested, or even worse, killed, they finally reach. But many of them get caught, only for them to return back, chained and handcuffed, with life worse than they started off with. Deportation isn't just about being sent home. It's about being treated as criminals, shackled, handcuffed, thrown into military planes. In Haryana, the returnees were paraded in prison vans, a final insult to their suffering. The Modi government needs to intervene, at least to ensure a humane deportation. But the bigger debate is, who's really at fault? There are two perspectives. On one hand, US is right. Illegal immigration puts a burden on its citizens. But the way these deportations are being carried out, is it justified? They are people, not criminals. They just wanted a better life. The real culprit is India's failure to crack down on human traffickers who exploit these vulnerable people's lives. A final thought from me. If we don't fix this, thousands more will risk their lives only for them to be sent back in chains. What do you think? Should India take a stronger action against traffickers, or should US take a more humane approach towards deportation? Comment below, let's discuss.